Hello, good night. My name is Ishanan Singh. I'm a civil engineer technician. Tonight I'm gonna do a tutorial on levels in Revit. This tutorial is for people who are now starting out in Revit, because levels are one of the most important part in setting up a project in Revit. So I'm gonna do this whole tutorial about levels. So let us start. Creating levels is an important step to start a new project in Revit. For example, all walls, columns, roofs, and ceiling will be constrained by levels. Now, if you start with a default template, two levels will be separated by 10 feet distance, like for example from one floor level to the next. So I'm gonna go and start with a default template. Go to new. This is my custom template I make. So we're gonna start with our Imperial architectural template. Click OK, and Revit open up. This is a quick introduction about the user interface in Revit. Every tab you see, they are hosted by a ribbon. This is the ribbon of Revit. Now Revit carry tabs: architectural tab, structure, steel, precast, system, insert, annotate, master and site, analyze, collaborate, view, manage, add-ins, modify, and so on. Now this is level 1. This is the properties palette. This is the project browser. This is the drawing canvas. These 4 markers that you've seen on screen or in the canvas, they are elevation markers. They represent the elevations that when you draw in your model. Now go back to project browser. Project browser have all the information of the project. They have project number 2, level 1, level 2, that's the floor plan. Ceiling plan, level 1, level 2. Elevations, they have the 4 elevations. You have legend, you have schedule, sheets, families, groups, Revit links. Okay, before you could create, the reason why I'm doing this level as a forced tutorial is that a friend of mine asked me about drawing walls or doing a tutorial about walls. Now walls and level, they have a very close relationship between the two of them. Now, in order for you to understand walls properly, you need to understand levels, because you must create a level force at any starting of a project in Revit. Now levels only create in elevation view and in section view. So we're gonna head to our elevation view. This is the east elevation. Now remember I told you, if you start with a default template, 2 levels will be separated by 10 feet in distance. This is level 1, level 2. You see it's separated by 10 feet. So these 2 levels are 2 default levels, come with the template, come with the default template. Now if I want to create a new level which I need a next story. So I have to create a next story level. I have level 1 and I have level 2. I need to create a next level, level 3. And I need to create from level 2 to level 3, 12 feet. Now what you have to do is go to architectural. Is that you go to architecture tab or structure tab. Structure tab have the same level, architecture tab have the same level too. They're all the same. The tabs are just different, because what happened, architectural tab have architectural elements and structure tab have structure elements, but the grids and the level, they are just same. Now we're gonna deal with architectural tab. I'm in architectural tab, I click level. Now on the option bar it prompts you make a plan view types. If you click on plan view types, you're gonna see there's ceiling, floor plan and structure plan. Okay, now make a plan view means that I'm gonna make this level an active level in my project browser, which is gonna be a level that's gonna host element. So I'm gonna leave it there as make planning view. I'm gonna come by the endpoint. See where the endpoint is? You see where the snap is? They have a snap box. I'm gonna snap there and I'm gonna drag. You see what's happening? The level start there, but I don't want the level start there. Okay, so I'm gonna click modify. I'm gonna go again level, and look what happens. As I go at the end of it and I drag my mouse up, they have a temporary dimension given you there. Now this temporary dimension reads from level 2 to the new level. Now there are two ways in inputting the value. You could just click and move, and then after you modify it, or you could just type in your keyboard 12 feet, enter, and you drag it across all the way to the existing level. As you drag it, it aligns, the new level aligns with the existing level. Now this creates an relationship with the two other existing level. You see what happened? Look, they have an alignment with the two existing level. I'm gonna click and it aligns. Now the level 2 is still active. Now I want to come out of this level 2. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to modify over here and click once, and it's gone. Okay, so that's the new level. Now remember, when we create the new level, it marked make plan view. Look in your project browser. You see there are level 3 floor plan, there are level 3 ceiling plan, and if I click structure plans, they are level 3. So remember, before I open a window box showing you what type of floor plan I'm gonna create: a ceiling floor plan, a structural floor plan, and an architectural floor plan, which is gonna be this floor plan. Now this, if you want to modify these level, for example, if you wanna modify this level by modifying the parameter, the level parameter, all you need to do is this. You come here and you see where the box highlighted, click inside, you get level 1. Now I want to put level 1 as, okay, level 1. Maybe what you want to put it, maybe you want to put level 1. You want to put main, level 1 main floor. Wherever your choice. Now when you finish clicking and you click outside, you have to confirm the level rename. Revit is gonna always prompt you this window it's up to you to click on it and say don't show me this message again. But no, it's not good. I always recommend let Revit show you the message, or let Revit correspond with you and communicate with you. Would you like to rename the corresponding views? Yes, and that's it. Now to change the height, you see the box, you click on the box and you change it there. You follow? You change the volume. I'm gonna leave it at 0 because I'm gonna start my level main floor or main floor level. Wherever you wanna put it. If you wanna put the level, come out and you put main floor level. Okay. Yes. Now this one here, I'm gonna click on it and then edit it again. I'm gonna put forest floor level. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna click on this again and I'm gonna put roof level. So you see how it updates, and every time you modify the level parameter, it gives you, it correspond with you. It communicate with you and tell you that this is what you do. Would you show you like you want to do this? Yes. And you rename your level. Now in a sense, right, in case now this level endpoint is far away from your project, right, and you need to orient it in a better area or a better place, what you need to do, you need to click on one grid endpoint and you're gonna see a padlock icon. This means that all 3 levels have a parametric relationship with each other. So if one level move, the two remaining level will also move. Or if I click on this endpoint and I drag it, you see what happened? It updates, right? If I drag it, it updates. Now look at this now. If I unlock it and I click on one level and I drag it, see what happened? Look, it locked again. Click on this, I unlock it, and look, you see, one level move. If I unlock this again, it's gonna move. You're gonna just move this one level by itself again. So when I unlock it, it break the constraint, or it break the relationship with what the 3 had together. So if I bring it back to the endpoint here and I saw the alignment, the temporary alignment, and I click, it locks again. Now look at this. You see it moving together. So that's a way to orient your level. Now a main tool to remember in any view is a parameter in your properties palette or your view control bar. Over here is a properties palette. Under extents, there are crop view, there are crop region visible, there are annotation crop, and there are far clipping. Not far clipping, these 3. Now if I activate crop region visible and I annotate crop, this is gonna pop up. Now as I touch, the inner one is the crop region, the outer one is the annotate crop region. Now if I click on this, which is the crop region, and I adjust this window and I drag these grips and I drag it in, you see what happened? It cuts, it's actually cut the visibility at level 3, sorry, level 3. So what happened is it cut the floor, the roof level. So you see what happened? As I move this more lower down, it cut all the element that visible in the roof level out. So in some cases when you draw, you're gonna see your walls are not visible in certain views, or you're gonna see that when you draw your grid lines, they are not visible in this view. Now this is the real solution to it. Excuse me. This is where you're gonna set your crop region, or your crop region could access in the properties palette on the extents or crop view, or it can access on the bottom, which is on the view control bar, crop region. That's off, that's on, off, on. Okay, so once I get carrot on, you see I want to take it off. Excuse me. So levels is something that you need to understand how it works. Why? Because when you start to actually model in Revit by using walls are a level based system family. They constrain to a level, so you have to set up level force in order for you to start modeling, real modeling in level 1 or level 2, or whatever level you rename it as. So this is the way level must be created. It must be created in a section view or an elevation view. Now there are two types of level. There are story level and there are non-story level. This is a story level. These three levels are story level. You see they appear inside of the project browser. The non-story level don't appear in the project browser. The non-story level are used as reference level. It means that it's just using for a reference, to reference some element at the top constraint or the base constraint, but it don't appear in the project browser because they are not a story level, or they are not an active level. That's one. And next thing I want to discuss about is when you have levels close to each other. For example, if I'm gonna put a next level below the main floor level, which is 0, so I'm gonna go architecture, I'm gonna go level, I'm gonna go -8 feet. Okay, you see what happened here? Read it. None of the created elements are visible in elevation east view. You may want to check the active view, its parameter, and its visibility setting. Okay, now look at this. If I turn on this crop region, you see what I mentioned earlier. Look, this crop region, it didn't reach below level 4. Now I'm gonna extend it more lower down. I'm gonna place a next level. I'm gonna place it at 1'6". I'm gonna constrain it with each other. I'm gonna align it. I'm gonna rename this as foundation. Foundation top. Yes, I'm gonna rename this one. I'm gonna rename this one as foundation bottom. Okay. The reason why I did through these two levels is to show you how you must orient the orientation of these two, how they hitting on each other. This is not properly done because this is not good presentation in your drawing to see a text hitting on each other or the level parameter hit on each other like this. But Revit are smart. Revit is a smart software, and they have a way to fix this. I will click on this, click on the level, and you saw, if you look properly, they have a little elbow, the tooltip up here, add elbow. If I add an elbow, you're gonna add an elbow. Now look where the elbow is. It's gone all the way down here. Now this one at the bottom is covered with this one. Now to get a clear understanding on this one, you click on this and you go to the little glass icon. Click on that and you click hide element. Now that will temporarily hide that level. You click on this, you click on the drag point and you drag it up. You click on this drag point and you drag it out, and that's adjust that one. Now you come again, you click on the glass and you click reset, and that's it. Click on this one, you add the elbow, you drag it out, you drag it out. Click on this. If you want, if you could set it the way how you would like it to set, and that's how you work around when level parameter hit on each other. That's one. Second, the next thing I want to show you in Revit is the story and the non-story level. These are that what we create and what was default is story levels. Now this is the non-story level. Go to architecture, to level. Now the option bar have make plan view. Now this here means that, as I explained earlier, is to make the plan active or make the plan a story level. I don't want to make this plan a story level, so I uncheck it. Now I come again and I drag and I align with all existing level and I click. Now there's something here you observe. Yes, the level head, the non-story level head is black and white, and the story level is blue and white. It means that this level 6 shouldn't be showing up in your project browser. Do you see it here? No, I didn't see it. Do you? No, it's not here. So this level 6 is not a story level. It's a reference level. It's a non-story level, which refer to a reference level. Now I'm gonna show you how this level 6 behaves. I'm gonna go to the main floor plan. I'm gonna click on wall. My option bar pop up, giving me these different options. I don't really like to use option bar like this with wall. I like to make my all modification on the properties palette. Okay, the location line, I'm gonna click on finish face exterior. The base constraint, you see, the base constraint is main floor level. The top constraint is level, you see, level 6. But look, there are no level 6 in project browser, but it appears here because it's a reference level. I'm gonna go and draw this wall. just a random wall. It's not so much so accurate. Okay, look at this now. Here I go, the view control bar, I go to visual style, click on that, and I have all the visual style: wireframe, hidden line, shaded, consistent colors, realistic. Now this is the detail level. You need to set, most time you need to set the detail level either medium or fine. I'm going to do a tutorial with this detail level next time, and the view scale. So this wall constrained at the main floor level, and it constrain the top. This is the base constraint, and this is the top constraint. Remember earlier I told you guys about, before you get into modeling walls in Revit, you need to understand this level, how to create levels, because levels is one of the most important step you must take in order to start a new project. So anyhow, that was a just quick tip that I want to show you about levels. If it's anything else, like for instance, for example, this, my levels here are not oriented in the right way. My crop region is on. I need to take that off by coming down here. My levels are not going through my whole walls. So what I do for that, I just click on one level, and I go where the end point of one level, and I drag it, which I hold on my left key and my mouse, and I drag it out. Now this is a little bit far off, so I go to the little grip and drag it, and that's it. So that's all about levels. I hope you guys get a fairly understand about how to create levels and the function of levels, how it behave. And thank you very much for spending some time looking at it. And the next video I'm gonna do, it's gonna be on walls, because I really done this tutorial about levels, so the next video you can get a better understanding about walls.